The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. A good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Independence Day action as we've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Miami Marlins and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. Donovan Solano makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch, oh, look out! And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now. So Verlander takes care of the leadoff man here, and with that, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Adeiny Echeverria will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Giancarlo Stanton will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
I'm feeling good about this one.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against the fellow you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Bogusevic is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Matt Carpenter digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
One out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this will be fouled away. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another full count pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. After 1, no score. Garrett Jones leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Garrett Jones.
All right, we got this one.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
All right, go to here.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
Jordani Valdespin will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. In there, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a fastball is foul tipped but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now.
Here's a look at that fastball one more time. He doesn't want to run the count full, so he's coming right after him on 2-2. You can see he just barely manages to get a piece of this thing, but he winds up fouling it right back into the catcher's glove.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Ty Wigginton will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. On a big swing there by Wigginton, but he didn't get it. Strike 2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nate Walker will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League.
Nate Walker.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play.
Let's go, Walker.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. Just can't seem to finish him off.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Fouled. Once again, a 3-2. On a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this part's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, and his great season continues. That's home run number 20 now. So that's going to put him in the 2020 club this year. And I got to tell you, he's not done.
Number 16 will get his first cuts here.
Second baseman, number 16.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 416 feet, the estimate on that last home run. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Matt Adams will get his first opportunity now. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's a chopper fouled off to the right. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. John Jay would be next. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. Right there is Wigginton. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jeff Mathis is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Henderson Alvarez will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And that misses, ball one.
Watch it again.
2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Come on, Cardinals.
Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with two outs, that one could come back to haunt him.
You don't normally get a whole lot of breaks like this against a reigning Gold Glove catcher, but here he just doesn't watch the ball the whole way, and they'll score this one a pass ball.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. John Jay will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game.
Sean Shea.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go, Cardinals. Come on, St. Louis.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
Go, Cardinals. Come on, Cardinals.
Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Justin Verlander will take his cuts now.
Come on, St. Louis.
Here's the first offering.
Let it go.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Come on.
And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike.
All in day. All in day.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly.
Let's keep the inning alive.
Pause, now the pitch.
Here we go.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Go, Matt. You can do it.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Michael Lee will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is gone to start the fourth.
Well, starting to see some better swings now this second time through the lineup. He had them pretty much on their heels the first time through, but this ball was squared up about as good as you can do it, and he was fortunate that it was hit right at someone.
Garrett Jones will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And that ball is out of here. A solo home run for Garrett Jones. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but unless you've got somebody stationed out there in the cheap seats, it ain't going to matter much. He crushed that one.
Jordany Valdespin will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Jordany Valdespin.
All right, let's win.
And that's in there for strike one. Now they're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1 on the way. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Ball two.
go, Card!
Now here's the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this is fouled straight back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Let's go, guys! Come on!
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Let's go!
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Nate Walker will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Let's go, Greg! Here we go.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Bogusevic will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Doesn't want any part of the curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
And now 0-2 here. this is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ty Wigginton will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And that'll bring forth Jeff Mathis, the catcher. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Henderson Alvarez will try it again. He flew out his first time. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 1-all tie. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things off for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this St. Louis ball club. John Jay will dig in. He popped out his first time. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch goes the other way as this is down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jones is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Justin Verlander will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show Track says... yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Matt Holliday is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Oh, a tough play. And he will flip it to the pitcher covering. A sensational play. That'll end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Donovan Solano will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Right there for strike one. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Adeiny Echeverria will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Come on now, let's get the K here.
Up and in for ball 1.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Matt Carpenter will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch to him. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Go, Cardinals!
Here's Echeverria at shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First offering on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Let's go, St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis! Woohoo!
And this is fouled back and out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Fouled straight back. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go!
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he may have reached for ball 4 there as this is sent on the ground to third. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Yeah, this is always going to be a tough play because this ball's not hit all that hard. But he races in to glove it and then whip it on to first to get his man.
Nate Walker will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he waits that one out perfectly as this ball's drilled into left center field, and that gets down for what could be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
try, batter. Come on.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And they're going to say this is a foul ball. Boy, awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Mike Dunn will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for Miami, number 40, Michael Dunn.
Matt Adams will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Adams.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Garrett Jones will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and This has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Jordany Valdespin will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And that's in there, 3-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And there's the second out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Brian Bogusevic will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here comes the 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Yadier Molina will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Stanton is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
John Jay will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. And this is up and in, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher
Justin Verlander will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
There we go, Justin.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this ball will be chopped foul. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, as the lead remains 3-1. Ty Wigginton will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
Got a 1, 2, 3 here.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0. Fouled back. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And the 8th inning begins with a fly out, quickly one away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Jeff Mathis will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Fastball here. This is hit the other way and through into right field. That's a base hit. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Christian Yelich will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, as it'll be the effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. this is swung on and missed by Holiday as he's retired for an important first out.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Matt Carpenter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Michael Lee waits on deck. Here's the full count offering. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Now he jams him here as this is flared right back over the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, you know he didn't get too much on this ball, but with 2 strikes, he doesn't really have to. Just put the ball in play, and that's what you're always taught in this game. And this one finds its way into center field for a base hit.
Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit's all they get. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Marlins 1. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Donovan Solano will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And it's a fair ball as that'll carry him off the first base bag and down the right field line. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, this ball had 2 bases written all over it, but you can see it hit squarely off the first base bag, and then it pops right into the air. And that slows it down just enough where the end result is he'll have to hold on at first base.
Rafael Furcal will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Rafael Furcal.
Giancarlo Stanton will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come into something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Here comes the 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Two straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Garrett Jones will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
A swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded and nobody out? Wow, what a waste of a great RBI opportunity.
Jordany Valdespin will stand in now, and if he can find a gap somewhere, he might even be able to give his team the lead. In there, 0-1.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long, it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Brian Bogusevic is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Fouled back. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's a good job here, celebrating the 4th of July in style. They get themselves a victory in front of the home crowd here on Independence Day.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 3-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 9-2. The loss goes to Henderson Alvarez. He falls to 5-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.